Would you say this is Dami again? And if you have been in the guitar environment, you definitely haven't seen a lot of reactions, especially with the new Kemper release of the Mark II of the Kemper Profiler and the Kemper Player. Now, a lot of mixed reaction. A lot of people are excited about how much power is now under the hood. A lot of people are just like surprised, like, is this it? Like, this is all we get? Um, and it just birthed the question that as digital amps capture, as it plateaued, like, is there something else? Like, what else? Because there's really not much. It looks like the most minimum possible effort. I'm not sure if I'm putting all the words correctly, but it looks like no effort was done to redesign how it works or change the workflow. It has more power on the hood, but on the outside, there's really nothing. There's really no function. It looks like he just slapped a new color on it and did a software update, and that was about it. And a lot of questions has been around, like, hey, is there really a need for this Mark II? Like, if there cannot be any improvements, why even bother releasing Mark II? Like, so a lot of questions. So I just want to share what I really feel about it, what I think the future is. A couple of months ago, I made a video about universal amp capture, and I think that is coming, and manufacturers will push to that point. And I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it as it is right now. John Cody made a video, and I think another person also made a video. So I'm seeing a couple of videos, and people are beginning to take a look at this universal capture being the future, because there's really not much that could be done at this point. The audio quality has gotten to a place where it's not subjective. It's not like, oh, this model sounds better. And now that we're finding out from Line 6 last broadcast, you now understand that the Helix actually, we have the best version of the Helix yet. Like, it was totally redone. And it's not the Helix that was released 10 years ago that we have today. And even though there's no new hardware to prove that part, on the inside, a lot has been done. And it has gotten to the place where, okay, this is great. This is a good place to take this technology to. There will be reinvention, of course. There will be new innovations over time. But as is right now, I think workflow is more of the major thing. So let me stop ranting. If you like content like this, my name is Dami. I'm a guitar player and audio engineer, and I do content like this. I talk about guitar gears, home studio recording. If that's your vibe, subscribe, and I'll like to have you join the family. So let's go. Again, I'm kind of late to this whole party thing. I've been on the road recording and touring and playing at different places. If you've not seen my vlogs, you should go check them out. I have them on the channel, and if you're not subscribed, that would be a good time to do that, so you catch me when I'm on the road. And if I'm coming to a city near you, I will definitely let you know. All right, so introducing the new Profiler Mark II. Now, if not for the color, this is just like when other companies have a product and just releasing another color. This is exactly what this looks like. Same, like, what's up with the screen? Like, I know it works, and it's okay for once you get a hold of it and you understand it. It's fine. It's not a big complaint. You're just not looking for something that's shiny. You want a product that actually works and fits your workflow, and that's fine. But again, I was expecting a little bit more effort from Kemper. It's the same exact design, just a brand new color. On the inside, however, to their credit, there is a lot of work that has been done on the inside. It's not exactly what you have before. It's a new era of profiling. Kemper announcing its profiling technology Mark II series. More than 1,000 individual frequency points meticulously analyzed for most precise amp creation. So they've made some improvements. Not worth a new product, but okay. Liquid profiling technology seamlessly integrate original amps in gain control, blah blah, and parallel precision and feel. All new effects. So you have 7 additional effects block. Let's see if the ones you have was not enough. Option paralysis. But again, I'm not a profiler hater, Kemper hater or anything. I did try the what's it called, the the smaller version, the player. I just didn't like the fact that you need an app to make changes. I like all my effects or anything that I own, I like it to be independent of any software whatsoever. I just want to be able to do everything that I want to do on device and not have to plug it in. So now you have more effect blocks, which is great. Plain 6 like that without creating a new product. But okay. 8-channel USB ports, support for new Mark II series, loop longer, play adder, speed and precision upgrade, latency issues have been addressed. But again, this is great. This could have been a software update, not a total hardware refresh. I don't think this is a hardware refresh. This is kind of the same thing Apple pulled with the iPad mini, where they just dropped the same iPad and just did some internal upgrades to it, but just the same iPad. So you don't know this difference between iPad 6 and 7. They're not calling it 7, they're just calling the iPad mini. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that's the new wave right now, but kind of something from Apple's playbook as well. I don't know who's gonna be buying this. I will love to know who is actually coughing out money to buy this Mark II when you already have Mark I. I think this is geared towards people that are trying to try the Kemper out and are new to the profiling game, and the Mark II is just a new way to come in. And another option is the Mark I is gonna fall in price now, so you can also go in and get the Mark I if that's your vibe. So I really do not know who they were aiming for or what they're. And I'm looking at the prices now. Profile ahead is still at $1348. All right. The rack is gonna be $1398, almost $1400. The profile stage is gonna be $1498. Someone's profile player is still gonna be $700, $699. Power add is gonna be $1798. Profile power rack is gonna be $1798. The power, if you don't know, the power one is the one you can actually connect straight to a cabinet with no need for a power amp. So that's also always a good thing to have with you. Profiler remote is gonna be $469. It sounds good. I just don't know what the whole idea is. The new series now have level 1 already. It features 16 simultaneous FX in total for the player, which is a lot. Like, that's a lot of power. So I don't know what the deal is. I think it's a whole new construction for the hardware and getting me ready for new software updates. I don't know what they're coming up with in the future, but this whole hardware refresh, probably a more powerful chip inside. They're not mentioning what chip there's not much technical information here about what new chip they have in this. I would love to see that. And if you know any upgrades to the chip that's internal to it, let me know in the comment section. I would like to know. Here's my theory, and this is just my own theory. There are upcoming software updates that just require more hardware power, and that's what they've done with this. They've not exactly gone to the design, because Kemper knows they know their audience, they know their customers, they know who their targeted audience are. They're not people looking for shiny UI or anything of that nature. These people just want good sound recreation of their hardwares, and Kemper has done a great job delivering that over time. And again, they're comfortable with the UI and the workflow, so any changes to it might just throw a few people off. But what Kemper does not realize is with this it's hard to bring some other people in, especially with the competition right here. You have Cortex, you have the whole tone, and you have Line 6 with all these amazing UIs that people gear towards easily and are able to interact with. That is not the case here, and that could be a really big challenge for Kemper over time. But then they know their market, they do their R&D and market studies, so I will expect them to know what they're doing. A new second noise gate, which is cool, compressor, pure booster, wah vintage chorus, hair chorus, and all that. So you can have 20 audio, like, that's an overkill. You can have 20 effects on your preset, which is crazy. I would like to see, what this is all about. And let's see what their video. Yeah, we're getting more power. What else? More flexibility. Workflow, just improve workflow basically. more of everything new. Like more what? Like more cheap, more power, more, I don't know. Well, anyway, this has been me ranting about the new update. Again, let me know what you guys think. If you think this is gonna crash before it even started, let me know. But again, yeah, it is whatever. I'm definitely sure this is not going to bring new people to the camper world, because it's like there's really nothing groundbreaking here. And that's my opinion, and I stand corrected. But let me know what you guys think in the comment. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Dami, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.